You are now listening to Rings Kings Boxing World Flash Report.
All right, Boots Ennis, man, is getting ready to fight Vergil Ortiz, or according to various reports, they're starting to talk about it again. Welcome to this flash report from Ring Kings Boxing World. Do me a service, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and feel free to share the show on your social media feed with other boxing fanatics across the spectrum. I'm Big Q. Listen, let's go right into this, man, and talk about this here with Boots Ennis. As you guys know, Boots basically gave up his IBF belt. Today it was reported that his belt, that he gave it up, and that he's definitely serious about getting away to moving up and to weight. And that's what he's going to do. It was too hard for him to make. We heard what the promoter said, and his departure is official. Gave up the IBF belt. As Boots is 34-0 with 30 knockouts. Said a few weeks ago that he was going to do this. So he left the welters. He's moving up in class, man, and he's looking to fight stiffer competition. So Boots wants a fighter that he can gain some respect off. And could it be Ortiz? Now, Ortiz ain't going to run from anybody. And to be honest with you, for Boots to step up and fight Vergil Ortiz Jr., who's a hell of a fighter, this is going to be a rock'em sock'em type boxing match if we can ever get it to fruition. Let's get into the article right here. Shout out to Ricky Carroll for Big Fight Weekend covered the story. Boxing has some huge cards coming up over the coming weeks and months with many intriguing fights being discussed, like Katie Taylor, Amanda Soriano III, Edgar Berlanga, and Hamza Shiraz getting ready to fight coming up soon. And so let's add another one to the fray, as the Golden Boy Matchroom boxing executives are planning to meet to discuss a potential Jaron Boots Ennis against Vergil Ortiz fight. Now, of course, the talks are back on, and that's a positive thing because we really want to see this fight. Jaron versus Ortiz, Ortiz is 23-0 with 21 knockouts, was previously rumored and reported, agreed upon until Team Ennis submitted paperwork, 147-pound bout, despite Team Ortiz having always expected the fight to take place at 154. Now, the mix-up led Ennis to remain at welterweight for one final fight. That final fight saw Ennis 34-0 beat Stayonis in the 6th round to unify the IBF and WBA welterweight titles. Now, a potential fight versus Brian Norman Jr. was floated, but nothing materialized. We couldn't get them guys together. But Ennis moving to 154, he's already vacated the title, and now he's laying on the line. With a stacked weekend of boxing coming up, Golden Boy Matchroom boxing executives are set to meet to talk about when can we get this done. Now, this is reported by Dan Raphael, gave us the scoop, and what could be done here. A showdown between Boots and Vergil would be a captivating one for us. Ortiz is known for his pressure and power punching and his never say die mentality. Ennis, very gifted fighter with speed and precision, will beat the piss out of you with both fists. Very strong, calculating fighter. What would it look like? A pressure fighter like Ortiz and Ennis will need to counter punch sharply against Ortiz burst and force him to that move. Now, Jaron and Vergil will be a fascinating clash of pressure versus precision, power versus timing. And listen, Ortiz has a little of that too. We can't pretend like Ortiz is not a very good fight as well. So it's going to be a really good fight if we can get these guys on the same page and make it work, man. To get the fight, I would most certainly love to see this fight coming up in the final quarter of the year, possibly somewhere in September or November. Maybe we can get this going, hopefully sooner. We'll see. So anyway, with that being said, man, the talks are back on, man. That's some good news for some of the fight family that Vergil Ortiz Jr. and Jaron Boots Ennis are talking again to make a fight for this year. So we'll see what happens there. Y'all hit the notification bell, hit the like button, hit the hit the sub button, sub up to Ring King Boxing to get these reports on a weekly to daily basis. I'm Big Q, and I'm gonna holler at you on the next one. Much love.
Subscribe now and make Ring Kings Boxing your source for all the latest fight news.